Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys really quick what we make for my daughter for breakfast usually. And it starts every single morning. We start with a banana pancake. So it's either a banana or bean, depending on if she wants, sweet or savory. We usually alternate it, but for the longest time, we just did banana. So what I've done now, so that I always have bananas around and that they don't go bad, I've actually, every time we get like a pack of 5 or 6 bananas, pre-cut the bananas to her ratio to what she is allowed to have for carbs and for that meal. And I wrap it up and put it in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. So that just goes in the door of the freezer, wherever it's easiest for me to grab, in a tight Ziploc bag. And every time we want to use a banana, we have one available for her pancake, which is perfect because we're not eating it fresh. It's getting, mushed down with all of this and baked as a pancake. So what we do first is we get a bowl, and we've already done this, so just bear with me here. We've already made hers. So we put her banana in the bowl. We put the ratio of cream cheese that she's supposed to have and the ratio of butter that she's supposed to have. And we put it in the microwave for about 7 to 10 seconds so it can get soft and easy to mush together. So instead of banana, you can use any other carb that has almost the same consistency. So beans, for instance, the ratio of beans that they're allowed to have is perfect as well. We often do that. So because she's definitely more savory than she is sweet. And so as soon as all those 3 ingredients, the cream cheese, the butter, and the banana or your beans are melted and looking good, you mush them up. And this is just our farm fresh egg. And we just, wash that, break it in there, mix it up. And then we cook it up on the cast iron. So again, this has already been cooked on and used. We put a lot of oil or butter and we throw it on there, flip the sides, and just like a normal pancake. And it turns out to be this. This is slightly more cooked than we usually do it, and the coloring is from whatever seasoning we want to use. So for savory, so if we do with beans, we usually use chili seasoning to flavor it, and then if we do banana, we usually put cinnamon in it. So it's up to you, whatever spices you think your kids like. We usually add those in there, and it just makes it, she loves flavor. It just makes it that much better for her to eat it. And yeah. Okay, it's lunchtime, and for lunch she's eating, which she usually eats like a little cheese and meat platter with some olives. She's eating this fresh mozzarella log from Trader Joe's. We get this from either Trader Joe's or Costco. And it comes pre-sliced, so she gets, 2 slices or so from this. And then she gets her can of black sliced olives from Trader Joe's. And then we always do some meat or extra meat for her, extra fats. So for extra fats, we usually do avocado and butter together. And then she also gets a protein. Even though the cheese is already a protein, we like to give her some extra iron and some meat because she loves eating that. So she's happily eating. We just put it all on her tray and she scoops it up. And it's very friendly for kids that have a harder time eating thicker textures. So these are cut up very small, and she has a really easy time eating these. And she has a really hard time eating lunch in general. She doesn't like to be spoon-fed lunch or to have any pouches or anything that's like thin consistency. So this is our perfect compromise for her to eat a lot of fats and not have to be spoon-fed. All right, here we are about like 10 minutes into dinner and everything is being devoured. She's eaten her blueberries, she's eaten her avocado and butter, has taken her medicine, and she has eaten everything, and she's still looking for more. So dinner was a success. I might give her some meat because she will for sure eat that. She loves it. But I just wanted to show you guys that this dinner was a success. She did amazing and wants more, so let me get to it. Okay, so I wanted to add, oh, there's the baby coming, that we've added salami to the mix. So she wanted to eat more, and I wanted to give her something with a little bit more fats in it, since she did get a decent amount of protein for breakfast and lunch. So I've added some salami to her tray, and I cut everything up that way she can chew it really easily. And sometimes I pre-make it like this, where I cut up salami and cheese, and I, get it ready in the fridge a day before, a couple days before, for days that my husband and I are really busy. So usually we can give her this if she's hungry, still hungry and wants to eat more, or if we're really busy and we just want to get some more fats into her, so that we can focus on whatever we need to, and then feed her again in a little bit. So I just put it out on her tray like this, and she eats it up.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to conclude by saying that every single morning my daughter has that keto pancake, and you can mix in your own ratio. I wouldn't recommend putting more than 1.5 tablespoons of butter, but you can definitely get away with 2 tablespoons of cream cheese and 1 tablespoon of butter. We often use beans as her carbs. You can try it with your ratio of beans. I don't think there will be any harm in putting more or less than the 2 tablespoons that we use. And really the binding agent in that pancake is going to be the egg. So the bigger the egg, the more it will just hold its shape. So you can, again, try your own ratios, and sometimes we put lox in it, salmon, just random stuff. She loves all the spices, so we definitely spice it up too. But that is our secret keto pancake, because it never fails. She loves it every day. All of our family members that have came over and have made it for her with the banana, they all just say that it smells so amazing. And my mom actually makes it now every single morning. So it's an amazing recipe. Very kid friendly and adult friendly. And let's see. Yeah, lunch is always more of a charcuterie, cheese platter type setting, because we're usually on the go. And it's in the middle of the day, so I'm either working or, we have appointments. And so we try to make it as fast as possible, which means that we don't spoon feed her. She's a very hard girl to spoon feed. So charcuterie and cheese platter style, it just makes everything more streamlined. We just throw it on her platter little by little, and she eats it up. And then dinner is usually whatever we have on hand and whatever we're eating. And then we just kind of go with the flow with that. So I hope that you guys can try our favorite keto pancake recipe, and hopefully you guys like it. Comment below and let me know how it is, and if you're keto or you like it. We will continue trying to post our favorite stuff, so be on the lookout.